All right, if you're running an e-commerce business, you know this feeling all too well. Sales are coming in from all different platforms, which, hey, that's awesome. But then it's time to figure out what it all means. And suddenly, you're not just a business owner anymore. Nope, you're an accountant, a data entry clerk, and a detective, just trying to piece together one single story from all your sales. So we're going to talk about how you can get out of those weeds and get back to what you do best, building your business.
I mean, let's be real for a second. Does your sales reporting feel totally scattered? You've got your Shopify data over here, your Amazon data way over there, and maybe your Etsy numbers in some completely different spreadsheet. All the info is there, sure, but it's all living in its own little world. It's a super common frustration, and honestly, it's a problem that costs you way more than just your time. And in the real world, what does that scattered mess look like? It's a cycle, right? You log into one platform, you download a CSV, you log out. You log into the next one, download another. Then comes the really fun part, trying to mash those different files together, getting all the columns to line up, and hunting for the errors you just know are hiding in there somewhere. It's a total grind, and it pulls you away from everything that actually matters.
Look, this isn't just some small annoyance you have to deal with. It's a really fundamental issue. We'll just call it the multi-platform data problem. It's this hidden bottleneck that can seriously slow down an otherwise booming e-commerce store.
All that chaos has a real cost. And it's not just about wasted hours. When your data is a complete mess, it just grinds your reporting to a halt. Trying to get last month's numbers can take hours when it should take minutes. It makes forecasting a nightmare because you can't see the whole picture at once. And, most importantly, it absolutely cripples your ability to make fast, smart decisions. You end up flying blind when you should be totally data-driven. So let's zoom in on that manual process for a minute. The daily battle of wrestling all those spreadsheets into submission. The old way, the hard way, involves downloading a separate report from every single platform. Then you've got to painstakingly merge them into one giant master spreadsheet. That means you're manually tracking every single SKU, which platform it's sold on, the date, and then you have to go back and carefully mark any canceled or refunded orders just so your revenue numbers are even close to accurate. It's a lot. This whole manual process is basically a trap. It's not just boring, it's practically begging for human error. One little copy-paste mistake can throw off your entire analysis for the month. It's a massive time drain that keeps you stuck working in your business instead of working on your business. But what if there was a better way? What if you could just flip a switch and go from all that manual chaos to, one-click simplicity? Well, that's the promise of automated sales reporting. So the automated way? It's almost ridiculously simple. Step 1, you select the date range you want to look at. Step 2, you choose the format you want, maybe Excel or something. And step 3, you just click Generate Report. And that's it. 3 steps, you're done. No more merging files, no more cleaning up data. It's just done. And the result of that super simple process is exactly what every business owner is dreaming of. All of your vital data, all together, all ready to go. So let's actually see what that final report looks like. And here it is. This is the promised land, a single clean report. You've got the date, the platform, the SKU, the price, and the order status, all perfectly organized in one spot. You can instantly sort by platform to see which one's killing it, or sort by SKU to find your best sellers. All those amazing insights are just right there at your fingertips. The source material really just nails it with this quote, all ready for analysis without the admin load. And that's the whole point, right? It's about completely getting rid of that administrative headache so you can finally focus on what actually matters. Which brings us to the most important transformation of all. This is a huge shift in where you're spending your time and your mental energy. You get to stop being an administrator and you get to start being an analyst. I mean, just think about this shift. Before, you were spending hours on admin. Now, you're spending those hours on growth. Before, you were just compiling data. Now, you're actually analyzing trends. You stop chasing down numbers and you start making real strategic decisions. This is the leap from just running your business to truly steering its future. So this brings us to the final and maybe the most important question, because it's not really about saving time, is it? It's about how you're going to reinvest that time. When you get these hours back every single week, are you going to use them to find new products, to dial in your marketing, maybe to connect more with your customers? That's the real power of taming your data. The question is, What will you do with all that time you get back?